Welcome back to Paranormal Investigations with Mona and Shelley. This is part 2 of case number 3, where we will be continuing with the reading Mona gave to my Aunt Stella and my cousins Farah and Leslie. In this reading, they will be speaking with grandmother and my Aunt Stella's mother.
Now for time's sake too, if there's someone particularly you wanted to talk to, I could put out, their name and such, and then we'll see if they're around. But sometimes I can tune into the energy of the name and then go to that person.
My grandma, Emily.
Emily?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a lady that's over here that's, and she feels to me like she's normally a pretty quiet spirit, or a quiet person, where she's just tends to be, she's not one you'd find out partying in, the backyard or that kind of thing and loud or anything. She's very quiet, very, very polite. She feels like she's, she does show a little bit of jewelry on herself, but this one seems to be pearls, like a little white string of pearls. Not big ones, but, just a nice little... she does seem to have her hair fixed just right. It's just curled. And, a lot of older people have glasses, but she does show herself wearing glasses, not square, it's like a little rounded, so it's a... She's very, she has a very comforting manner about her.
Mm-hmm.
She feels like she wants to reach out and just pat you, on your arm. It's just kind of... Okay, and she's saying, my girl's so brave. So brave. So she feels like there's something you're going through or have gone through that you had to be really brave for. And she's just proud as all get out that you did that, yet you're still doing it. She's so, it feels to me like she went through, that she went through quite a bit herself and didn't really talk about it too much. It's like, but she understands, she has a quiet strength about her.
Mm.
That it's like, no, when the chips are down, we can make this happen. It's like, I'm going to get through this. We always do.
That's grandma. Mm-hmm. 100%.
Yeah.
Just very strong that way.
She says, she goes, I've never met a problem that a cookie couldn't solve.
That's so true. You always get more with sugar than lemons, what she would say. Like, oh, Mom.
She's doing something over here with you, and I'm kind of evaluating what she's doing. She's, and she's talking about, she's onto a relationship that you might, and this feels like with a male, that you're working with. Okay, she shows a little bit like of a challenge between you and this male, like there's a little bit of a, she's dragging out the P name, which is patience. And she's talking about having patience. Okay, and she goes with that thing again, this too shall pass. Yeah, she just smiles about it. She says, oh honey, we all go through it. So it's just sort of like, she's just giving a little encouragement.
Nice.
And she's funny. She's got a good sense of humor too. She's really, because she comes behind you and she goes, and this one. and puts her hand on your head, you know, kind of going. She likes your spunk. She really likes your spunk. She just thinks you're the bee's knees, and it just kind of, it's like you are what she wishes she could have been a little bit more of. She really, she's showing me how it can be done.
And she showed me.
She can't even describe just how proud she is of all three of you. Yeah, she's talking about how you take charge and take names later. You know, it's sort of like, and she just gets a kick out of watching that. And it's like she's on her side going, yeah, go.
Yeah.
I say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's going into that whole, wow. This whole locket thing is coming up a lot. And it's not just with your sister, this is like going with her now too. And it's like, but she's showing more of a gold locket where your sister was more like silver, you know, and so it's like, I just go ahead and get them both. You know, just
I
yeah.
guess we got some shopping to do.
You got shopping to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just said I wanted to go to the jewelry market.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I know, like yesterday.
That's easy.
Oh yeah, I would love it. We're gonna go get one.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I heard her say, don't miss it. It's coming. And this is a date that's coming up. That's kind of a fun thing for her, or at least it used to be. I'm sure it still is. Yeah, we're going into that whole, it's an M month again, you know, now whether it's March or May. I kind of want to say there's something in May.
Her birthday's in May.
Okay.
And her daughter's birthday's in May, her other daughter.
Oh, right.
May 10th.
Oh, okay. Don't miss it. It's coming.
On Mother's Day, we had some nice ones.
Yeah.
We always made a big
We
deal
always
for
include
Grandma.
her in the celebrations.
Aw. How fun. Yeah, she's just really, and she's showing a white cake, you know, so it's like vanilla cake, you know, with white icing on it and stuff, you know, so I don't know if that was her favorite or, you know, your favorite or somebody's favorite. She's showing a lot of that. She's talking about, and she shows like, oh, okay, I guess that would be you three. It was 3 candles on the cake, you know, and so I was kind of going, that's either 3 years, or it's like one for each person, you know, that she's celebrating, or something significant with 3. Now I know we got you 3 here. Let me ask her if there's some more clarity on that.
Yeah. We lived with her.
Okay.
Took care of her.
Okay, all 3 of you? Okay.
Well, everywhere we went, Grandma went.
Okay.
She kept up, she was 92.
Oh,
She kept up really well.
great.
What'd you say?
Good girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
She liked to go out with us all the time.
I think the more, when I'm measuring it out and filling it out, it just feels like she's celebrating you guys, you know, with the 3, you know, unless there's a kid who's 3, you know, that's whose birthday's coming up. But it's like, I don't think so. It just kind of feels like, no, you are the kids. All y'all.
Yeah. I'm still the mother, she always would say. Because I acted like Mom, the boss. I'm still the mother.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Yeah, she's God, I love that tea.
Does she, do you get anything with the name Richard, my brother?
It's her dad.
Would he? Who's dead? Oh, you're dead. Oh, you. We talked to him, right?
Yeah, we talked to
Okay, good. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember back to our reading, but sometimes I don't remember the readings. You know, I have to kind of. There's a lot of people that happen in between, but it's. Would he have anything also to do with racing cars specifically, or been involved or gone to the track a lot? You know, to watch car racing. There's something I came up with that with some spirit that's here. If it's not, no biggie. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Would you know anyone who's?
Don't you even start with me.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They're trying to come through, so it's like whether you feel comfortable or not or whatever.
It's okay.
We could do it, another time too if you want. But
Well,
it's like
that would be my father.
okay.
Mm.
That's because when you say Richard, I was kind of going. I'm hearing Ricky Racer.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going. Wait a minute. Oh, we got a car racer here. Okay.
He liked bikes, motorbikes, but not so much. He liked cars. I think me and him had that in common as far as like, what car you getting now, Stella? You know, we talk like that.
Okay.
And he had a Harley, but not like racing per se, like at the track.
Okay, but he liked motorcycles, but he liked to kind of like vroom vroom on them, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like that could be it too. But the car thing came in first, but then I think they were like double hitching onto each other because some will use information that's good for everybody, you know. And so it's like, okay, let's separate them a little bit so I know who I'm talking to. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and I know common name, but one of them is also throwing out the name John. This could be either them or someone that they were associated with, either, you know, car racing or, you know, motorcycle.
Yes, son John.
Son John? Okay. Let's see who's
My
going to...
nephew. But,
Okay.
oh, wait a minute. His father's name is John.
Oh, okay. So he could be doing a shout-out thing, too, where he's
No,
just...
he didn't like his father.
Yeah. He,
Father on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't, my father raised him.
Biological.
Biological father's name is John, and he has a son named John.
Okay.
Johnny. Just, you know, putting the names, thinking of.
Yeah. There's a couple names.
He's probably shouting out to his son.
Yeah.
Johnny, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking that it's like, since the older John was on the other side too, he might be just shouting out his own name. You know, just to say, I'm here. You know, that kind of thing. So it's possible, but yeah, it could be
Yeah.
that it's...
Yeah, it
it's
could
like-
be. I always wanted to know more about my dad's dad.
That's John.
Maybe that's why he's shouting out his name. That he's
So
around.
you did it.
It was my fault. I'm sorry.
It's all your fault.
I take the blame.
That's so funny. Yeah. Gosh, he reminds me a little bit of, what's that actor's name? Old-time actor. He was and you would see him sometimes in westerns. He was an older guy, you know, very white-haired gentleman. If in this case, I'm going with the energy that would belong to this John, older John.
Oh, white hair?
Yeah.
My brother had all silver hair too.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
Him and my mom had that really pretty silver color hair.
Some people luck out
Don't they? And it goes all, it just went all gray.
white and beautiful and yeah, that's kind of the look that I'm kind of looking at. I know I'll go home and I'll see this actor and I'll go, I'll go text her and let you know. But it's, okay. He's very, okay, this man that's coming through right now is just very, he stands like a man's man. You know, it's just, he has that kind of, you know, the chiseled, you know, chin, the whole kind of rugged look, and definitely the white hair going on. He would be a kind of a quiet strength man too. This guy, okay, this is interesting because it's coming from who I believe it's Richard here, is talking about like an ankle bracelet. Two things with that. Either there's some female who has, you know, like wears the ankle bracelets, you know, time, maybe he gave an ankle bracelet, or somebody that he knew was, you know, like in house arrest and had an ankle bracelet put on.
No to both for me. Is that?
Nothing? Okay, something with the ankle bracelet. Okay, let's...
Because all the females in his life no ankle bracelet.
Interesting.
That, you know, because
Okay.
there's a certain, I love them, but I don't wear them. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think, I know, like, not even Letty or nobody wears ankle bracelets, really.
This is definitely a female he's showing with the ankle bracelet. Go down a generation, anybody there? It's interesting, he's bringing up toys that would have been from back in your childhood. So like color form, do you remember those color form things where you stick these little plastic things on the board, you know, and it's got like a little cartoon thing? He's talking about those.
And paper dolls or those, what are those that you put on them and they stick?
Yeah, that kind of thing. He's talking about buying some for you. So it's like, would you recognize that?
If he bought me some?
He bought someone some.
I used to play with paper dolls.
Okay.
Probably bought you some,
Yeah.
you know.
Too? Okay. So he's just sort of like bringing these kind of things up.
Things
you know,
that
just
he's
like,
carrying. Yeah. Paper dolls.
How funny. Yeah.
That's
I remember those too.
the simple fun.
Yeah, the simple fun things, you know, it's like, he's going, it didn't take much to make you happy.
You could watch TV with him.
Yeah, yeah,
You
no
know how to
kidding.
just...
Boy, he's bringing up, okay, speaking, because when you mentioned TV, all of a sudden I went flashback to, and it's like him kicking back, and it feels like a recliner, watching TV, watching Westerns.
OMG.
That's what
My
that thing,
mom
that whole
and
thing
him, big Westerns.
Okay.
In a recliner.
In a
Okay.
recliner every day.
is. It's
They
like,
both like that.
yeah. Yeah, he just totally got, you said the TV thing, it was like, boom, back to the Westerns again, you know, and that, so that's probably
he's
what he
a
was
big
bringing up.
Western. Oh, wow. And and my mom would call it, I need my cowboy channel.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Remember? Cowboy channel.
Oh, my gosh.
Because they have a whole channel for it. But,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
can't
my
think of it
husband's
right
all
now,
into
but-
that too. He just thinks that's the greatest thing ever, you know, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go away for a while, and it's gonna.
Oh, well, we would sit and watch it with her too,
Yeah.
but, you know, then you start seeing them all the time, you kind of know the Rifleman,
Right.
Bonanza.
Rifleman, who's that?
Chuck Connors.
That's it. That's the name I was trying to think of earlier, you know, where it's just like, yeah, okay, thank God I don't have to go
Oh my
research
God!
that.
So when you said that, he looks like that, and that strongness. You know, the Rifleman. I love the Rifleman too. You have to, doesn't?
Yeah.
He wore a nice pair of jeans.
Oh,
Right? He was just
Yeah.
tall.
but that's probably why you brought that up too, because it's like that's something you would recognize, you know, if I came up with the name of the dude at the time, that would be helpful.
Very familiar with Richard and Grandma.
Okay, okay. Yeah, he's also going on to these flags, but it's like like these little flags that are flying, kind of like you would have at a fairgrounds, this kind of feels like a celebratory thing that, maybe used to go to with you guys. And I just see a lot of these, a lot of red and green flags.
Growing up, we went to the fair every year in Laverne. Or
Okay.
Pomona, the Pomona Fair.
Yeah, yeah.
And even his house, remember the bar that Jimmy made him? Doesn't he have like that black flag and like he has
Yeah,
what I can
the
recall?
POW flag.
Okay.
He hung flags. He flew flags or whatever, however you say it.
Yeah.
Flew them, hung them, whatever.
Yeah, he's bringing up these things. It's funny. It's like he could send a lot of messages just by looks alone. Like if he's in the living room and then he's just got, he's got the paper, he's got this, and then all he needs to do is, one eyebrow up, and it's like, yeah.
He's very serious. Well,
Yeah.
he's serious, but I found a playful side of him.
Not
Yeah.
me.
These girls were afraid of him, but
Yeah.
he wasn't that talkative. But with me, he was. I
He's
don't
a man
know.
of little words, I felt like.
Huh?
He's a man of little words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like he can communicate a lot just from a look versus, telling you something. It's just like, oh, okay, got it, and then off you go.
Yeah, that's funny.
Did someone teach him to do the little fist bump thing at some point?
Sounds like something Jim and him would do.
Okay. I was going to say, because it's like, I don't usually see that, with the older peeps, and so all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, now he's fist bumping somebody. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing the crack of the bat, like a baseball fan,
Yeah, he was big
Okay.
Dodger fan.
Dodger fan, showing the hot dogs with it too. So,
Sounds like grandma too.
okay,
Grandma's favorite food, baseball. She's a big baseball fan.
big baseball. Okay.
Richard and my mom were very similar. And they both passed away in the same year.
Oh,
He went first. He went in January, she went in October. Yeah.
wow. Okay. Now I'm just going to throw this out here, just because I'm hearing it. I'll just say it. It's like 2020. Was that the year that they passed? Okay, that's why they're saying it. It's just kind of like, okay.
2020.
God, this isn't psychic or anything. Was that COVID?
No,
Something totally different.
my dad died of cancer.
Okay.
And my grandma had other ailments.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he had lung cancer.
Oh,
And then he fought it off for years.
yeah. Some people, and like depending what our contract is with another person, they're just like one goes and it's like, okay, I'm done, go, and they follow the other person over. It does feel like a little bit of a soul thing, though, where it's like, one goes and then the next one, it's like, no, this is where I need to be. I need to be with them.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. That's why I didn't want to tell grandma that my dad died.
Yeah,
Yeah, it broke her heart.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, she was a broken heart.
right. Oh, man. Yeah.
I remember you worrying about that.
Yeah.
And I said, no, we have to tell her. When she went to the services, she was strong.
Yeah, it does feel to me like there was a little bit of a soul thing going on there with that. And it generally is, no matter what way we pass and the like, it's basically someone's free will, and it's, it's like, if we come back in soul groups, we come back to teach each other, as far as what I've learned so far, lessons, spiritual lessons that we sign up for, and sometimes all the boxes get checked and you have options, it's sort of like you have an off-ramp here, or you got an off-ramp down the road, or you got this one, and then it's just sort of up to the person, of which off-ramp they take. But they certainly are doing great now. It's the ones left behind that get, it's really challenging. It's, and you miss them, you miss them physically here. they're still around, but it's not the same as being able to touch them, and and it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Does my dad have any messages for my Aunt Stella?
Yeah, I'm just getting it down to what he is saying. And it's something to the effect of keep on keeping on. It's just like that kind of thing. I'll work on it further, to see, but it's
Yeah.
hmm?
I always felt like he supported me.
Oh, big time support. But that I'm feeling for sure. I'm trying to see what exactly the way he's saying it. But it's like, again, the strength thing, the inner strength thing. It's just like, what he likes is how you keep other people buoyed up around you. It's like you're going through a lot of stuff, other people are going through a lot of stuff, but you're still kind of, literally, you're keeping on keeping on. It's like help them see the funnier side sometimes of things. This does talk about humor, and he wants to go like this too. Like he wants to like put the little smile. He says, keep smiling. Keep smiling. You don't have to mean it. Just keep smiling.
You don't have to mean it.
He says, you're doing good. He's proud of you for holding up other people around you. But he also wants to make sure that you take care of yourself at the same time. It's sort of like a balance. It's just a balance thing, so that you're not totally just taking care of other people and not taking care of yourself. But he goes, just be sure to do something you enjoy too. His birthday also toward like the later part of the year. August, maybe. Let me see what. And he's talking about 3 o'clock. I was checking the clock real quick, make sure it wasn't 3 o'clock, and I was just saying it. But it's he's saying that you inherited quite a bit of his little vroom vroom capabilities. Like your
Totally.
inner like
I love
racing
him.
diva is like there and well.
We always talked about cars, and I like cars. Yeah. Thinking of buying one now again, Richard. And he always would say, you are get like top of the line of whatever it is. To get a GT. No, I have to be fuel efficient. I drive 60 miles round trip to work.
Yeah, right.
Because no, you got to get the GT.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and I really connected.
Yeah, I believe that. It's like, doesn't feel, I don't know how many, if you have siblings or that sort of thing, but he seems to point at you as being the one that really inherited the vroom vroom gene, for lack of a better word.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's like, and he kind of goes like this.
Yeah, he's like that
Like,
too.
oh yeah. He's talking about something else coming out later this year, though, too. An event of, and I want to kind of go into the fall. Like there's some sort of something coming up for you guys in the fall that'll be really, and it feels family oriented. It feels like everybody gets together. Everybody does this get together in the fall. I'm asking him. I said, "Well, what is it?" And he's going, "Well, that's half the fun. Is they got to find out." And I'm like, so just keep it in mind that in the fall there's something going on. I'm thinking around October-ish, that kind of thing. There will be something else
Beer
coming
fest. No.
up. Yeah, probably.
Thank you for watching this episode of Paranormal Investigations. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and share, and feel free to subscribe so that you will be notified of our upcoming episodes.